Good morning, everyone. Well, good afternoon here in the Netherlands. I thought I'd wear an orange shirt today to show my solidarity with that useless referee on Wednesday and the twats from VAR.
Yeah.
But anyway, welcome, Kev. How are you?
Not too bad, mate. You? Yeah.
Definitely been better, but sun is shining.
Not here. It ain't. It's torrential rain. Absolutely biblical. But it's a bank holiday weekend here as well, so it's expected.
Okay. and that's why you're sitting in your armchair.
Yeah. It's got me out a lot of work. Yeah. So.
What's it a bank holiday for?
It's an Irish one. It's one of those end of year ones. Got to use up one. I never knew until I sort of moved there 6 years ago that they had one. Yeah, it's one of them. Yeah, it's just a spare one.
Nice.
Chucked in. Yeah.
Very nice.
It's kind of midterm or half term, and it whatever the school do as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. Nice one. Okay. Let's start chatting about the week that we've had down at White Hart Lane, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Tottenham. Let's call it Tottenham. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Spurs against Sporting. Put the team on down there. Loris, Romero, Dyer, Davis, Doherty, Perisic, Højbjerg, Bentancur, Morda, Son, and Harry. Yeah. I think the less said about the first half, the better, to be honest.
It seems like that with most of our games since the start of the season, to be honest with you.
That was a bit shocking, wasn't it?
Yeah. Devoid of any inspiration.
Yep. Yeah. And this is probably not going to please a lot of Spurs fans, but I was actually quite happy for Edwards that he scored. I don't think he got a chance. I think he's a very, very good player. But we've had so many youngsters over the years that we thought were going to make it and never did.
Yeah.
Andy Turner. I saw that the other day on Twitter. There was a Spurs in days gone by or something. And I think he scored twice against the Gooners when we beat them 3-1. Yeah. Just before they had an FA Cup semi-final. I thought he was going to be mustard. I thought he was going to be the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
And he got an injury. And I think he retired when he was 25 or something like that.
Oh dear.
Which is a real shame. Any positive things in the first half?
None whatsoever. I'm here to debate stuff, but there's nothing there at all that made me happy or lifted my personal life in any way. It's a chore to watch.
Yeah.
It really is.
And obviously, my main man Højbjerg was the one who made the cock up in midfield for Edwards to score the first goal. So
it's still preventable, though. It's like, who let him have a shot from out there? I think Lloris was late getting down at the end of the chain.
He should
have saved that. The chain. There's it was a catalogue of disasters there all the way through it.
Yeah.
And Lloris, I thought he either saw it later, just thought he'd bounce his way to the corner of the goal and try and get it that way, because he didn't make a direct save. Try and make a direct save at it.
Yeah.
And then I thought, it's what it is with ex-players coming back to haunt us. Always. Even yesterday, Ryan Frederick and Adam Smith. Everywhere we go, there's always an ex-player somewhere that's going to think, I'll get you back. I don't think any other team's got that sort of same thing against us. Well,
it does. I mean, a lot of people complain about our youth products and stuff like that. I just think we don't give them a chance. They go off, and then they end up playing for someone like Bournemouth or Sporting Lisbon or whatever. What's his name? Adam Smith yesterday. I thought he was going to get a decent chance, but he was up against, who was it at the time? It wasn't. I'm thinking Stephen Carr, but that's probably a lot. No, that's
way back. Yeah.
That's way back.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't seem that we want to use our youth team. I mean,
the academy and everything.
United back in the 90s or whatever.
Yeah.
had a special group, but they actually gave him a chance as well, didn't they? And he'd add in a few world-class players from abroad, and
it gelled. Yeah, it gelled.
Sorry?
It gelled. The whole lot came together.
Yes, yeah. Obviously, them nicking Teddy Sheringham off us didn't help us much.
No. And later in life, Berbatov as well, the same thing. But that's football for you.
Eric as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's move on to the second half.
Different attitude.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I think he must have given them a real bollocking at half time. But I mean, he didn't even make any changes until the 71st minute.
No, he's not known for that, is he?
But yeah. So disastrous decision.
Yeah, I know. It's destroying the game. I've said to many people now online and in conversation, 4 minutes is way over the top, and the parameters and all the diagrams and everything else, all the lines and regs and everything else. Why is it always us? Well,
what I don't understand also is that the attacking team is meant to be the one who gets the benefit of the doubt.
Exactly. Yeah.
We didn't get that. The arrogance of the referee. Oh yes, after the game we'll watch it and you'll see. Yeah, we watched it. We saw that wasn't offside. He heads the ball back. So, but apparently, there's I've
different law.
I've looked at. There's apparently a new law or whatever. But it comes off the Sporting Lisbon defender as well, and he puts his hand up to it. If you watch the video, so if it's not a goal, it's a penalty.
Yeah,
but
it's interfering with play and a penalty. Yeah, plus a push on Harry Kane as well.
Yeah, but they were so intent. You could just see that referee was dying to disallow the goal. He never gave us the whole. He never gave us any decisions the whole game. I did actually look him up. He was born in Curacao, but he's from the south of the Netherlands, so he's not an Ajax fan, so he can't be upset about that. I wouldn't have thought, but he's probably a final fan.
You say what Curacao? What South America you're talking about?
Yes, it's a Dutch. Used to be
a Dutch dependency. Yeah,
yes,
one of them. Yeah. Oh, right, got you. I didn't realise that.
Yeah. But if he's a final fan, then. You can say they don't like us much, do they?
No, never have.
But anyway, that was actually the next thing I was going to talk about. Match officials. Is it just me, or is over the last 5 years, they seem to be getting worse? Ever since VAR came in, so maybe that's not 5 years. So a couple of years. They're so reluctant to make decisions for themselves. It's always, let's look at the screen. Let's let these guys 10,000 miles away decide what has happened when I'm there and I saw it with my own eyes. Yeah. Just like football has been for a century or so.
Yeah.
And now they're relying on some bloke who's I just think
there's no accountability either now, though. There's no. It's done. Yeah. I mean, if it was the last kick of the game, which it practically was, there was 10 seconds played after that incident. But 4 minutes later, it's destroyed
the joy.
Any joy, it's delayed reaction. Everything, you can't celebrate any goal now.
No,
straight away, because even the winner last night, yesterday afternoon, I'm thinking, hang on, let's not get too excited because, there's going to be something. They're going to find something, Yeah. That's what it is now.
That seems to be the problem. They're looking for it.
The joy has gone out.
It seems to be that it's no longer the attacking team that gets the benefit of the doubt. It's the defending team.
Yeah.
But that the VAR guy from Sporting Lisbon. Guess who he gave a penalty against within 90 seconds of a game in a Champions League final?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same fella. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the biggest corruptest thing I've ever seen in my life in football. So I'll say it once, I'll say it 1,000,000,000 times, you know. Yeah, it should never have happened. And it won't happen again because the rules have changed.
Yeah.
It's always a retrofit with us, you know. It happens to us and it's like we won't let that happen again. So yeah, no one else can get done by that. You know, whatever rule it is, we get caught by it and then they change it. So no one else gets done by it, you know. It's really, really weird.
I think if I didn't laugh, I'd cry. So
well, I couldn't speak after that. The Champions League. I couldn't speak for about a week. I was totally a waste of space. I was like dumbstruck because of that incident.
Yeah,
I've never watched the final again in highlights or anything. As soon as the whistle went, or just before the whistle, I just shut down, and that was it. The end of the walked to us. I said, "Well, there you go."
That was the problem with me. Is I went into that game with we're going to lose this. There was just the whole Poch thing with if we don't win this, then I'm probably going to leave. And I don't know if he'd had his head turned or what had happened. I think his behaviour. That was one of the things that kind of, you know, so many people say that he's a messiah and stuff like that, but that was one of the things that made me think, hang on a minute. Everybody thinks that he did wonders with us. I mean, reaching that Champions League final was a miracle, I think, especially against Ajax in the semi-finals. It's kind of amusing though. Afterwards, I ran out into the garden and went, "Yes!" Nobody was there singing or shouting like they were beforehand. I don't know. But yeah, anyway,
match officials. Yeah, I mean, there's no accountability now. There's no. The next day, there's a press conference and say, "Oh yeah, we got that right, we got that wrong," or something like that. That's it. End off. Take it or leave it. You know.
Yeah.
And forevermore, people will be. Why? You know.
Yeah. Okay, on to yesterday. Bournemouth versus Spurs. A lot of changes.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought, is he resting them, or you know, is he just trying different things? I don't know, because he's not one for changing the team. This is what gets me. You know, he sticks with the same starting 11, more or less, injuries permitting and whatever. He'll set his stall out, and that's it for 60, 70 minutes of the game. And to turn it out with I looked at the squad, I thought, we're going to struggle here. There's no commanding players in there that are going to take hold of the scruff of that neck. There's no quality defence. There's nothing. You know, I thought they'll do a number on us, and they practically did.
Yeah.
You know, we turned it back before it got too late. But
my parents live down in the West Country or Southwest Country and so the whole Kiefer Moore story I think is brilliant. You know, he played for Paynton and Truro, so down in Cornwall.
Yeah.
And now he's knocking them in the Premiership. I think that's he was great for Cardiff a few seasons ago, and if it hadn't been against us, I would have been cheering him.
Yeah, I mean, he's down to earth. I saw him on Match of the Day talking after the game, you know, and he sounds like a sensible lad.
Yeah.
People were giving him stick on a certain site yesterday before the game. They're laughing at him, you know. They were Mickey taking on him, and I thought, you don't do that. No, you know, they're saying he's rubbish. He's not a Premier League player, nothing like that. And I thought that's going to come back and bite you in the ass, and it nearly did. You know, all them know-it-all people that we know about that always know about footballers and stuff like that. You know, every dog has its day. You know.
Yeah. So first off, again. Not an awful lot to write home about.
Nope.
Rinse
and repeat.
Yeah.
Again, you know, devoid of any creativity.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. And do you want me to start on Romero now or leave it till later? Because to me, he's a dead end in football. You know.
What's that? Sorry.
Romero. You know, his creativity. He'll get the ball. He'll get down that line, and as soon as he gets down that line. That's it. It's not going to go anywhere.
Royal.
It's finished.
Royal.
Yeah.
Royal.
Oh, sorry. I'll say, Emerson Royal. Yeah. So, yeah. Beg your pardon.
No. it just seems to be a cross that Conte is willing to die on. I do not understand that. I mean, okay, Doherty came in, he wasn't brilliant, but I still think he provides an awful lot more than Royal does. But then again, Doherty's better going forward. Royal is a better defensive,
unless it's
yeah. But did you see that? Did you see that that pass that he tried to do against Sporting Lisbon? A no-look pass, and he knocked it straight out for a goal kick. It's
I didn't see it during the game, I only saw it after, and I couldn't believe it. I thought, what are you doing? There's a quote on Twitter this morning. Someone said, "You see Emerson Royal before the game, he'll say his prayers to his God," and he said, "Just as proof there is no God because nothing ever works for him." But no, as soon as he gets the ball, he's not going to get that cross in. He's going to give up possession or pass it back to the midfield, and to me, that's a waste of time.
Yeah.
And he's a lovely bloke. That's the thing, He's smiling, happy, he wants to be one of the game. But unfortunately, it's his end product.
Yeah.
So, I'll put it upset.
Just and I'd like to say, big up Brian. Nice to see you, mate.
Is he in Canada still now? I never know where he is.
Yeah. Best love. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I just replied. I shall be back for the Chelsea game. So yeah, the sprites are on me because I know you're not an alcohol drinker. I wish I wasn't. So, second half.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Karen.
I was just saying, when's the Chelsea game? 9th.
February.
Oh, February. Sorry, beg your pardon. Yeah.
25th, I think it is. It's my birthday on the 26th, so I always try and aim to come over for a game for my birthday. Stay in the old hotel I used to work in. Meet up with a few people.
Oh, freebie, yeah.
So I expect you to be there. And Sarah.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't think so.
No, okay. Oh well, that's a shame. But second half, I was quite surprised that he took off Skippy. I didn't think Skippy was playing that bad.
I think he's playing a bit too more forward than he normally plays him. He's not so much of a holding midfielder, but he's like tucked in behind the forwards. And I think he got a bit of drift of himself a few times.
Yeah.
And then had to chase back a lot.
Yeah. But what did Mora really do an awful lot?
Mora done Mora.
Yeah.
Runs about a lot, creates a lot of panic.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is great because he ruffles their feathers and they get a bit of a tiz-was and he's scampering in and about them and that's what you want.
Mm.
He was involved in which goal was he involved in? The second goal was involved.
Was it?
Yeah.
The second goal wasn't that? No, the first goal was the Højbjerg pass.
The third. No, he was involved in one of them. Surely. What am I talking about? My behind. I'm sure he's involved.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it again. I did watch match.
So will I.
I
picked up that. I thought he's involved in that. So.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely seemed that we came out with an awful lot more intent in the second half. Going back to the Sporting Lisbon game, the last 10 minutes, I was asking myself, why can't we play this way for at least 60 minutes?
Yeah.
Actually on the attack, not just passing it about in the middle. Mm-hmm. We always go on about the Spurs way and, it's always attacking football and we're not really that bothered about defence. The last three managers we've had are defensive managers.
Yeah.
I like winning, obviously, but I think I prefer watching us play more attacking. And winning 4-3 or something like that is an awful lot more exciting than winning 1-0.
We know we can do it. We know we can play and score.
Yeah.
But we were on a tight rein, you know, and it's always that, you know, and the way we played in the last few games in the last 10 minutes and turn games around and completely. Why weren't we playing like that from the beginning, you know, or at certain periods, you know, instead of let's play the first 20 minutes tippy-tappy across the back, triangles, because with Lloris and he's kicking out, it's a no outlet. You might as well just kick it upfield and let it come back to you, because it just comes back to you anyway, you know, so what's the point of it all?
Yeah.
It's time wasting to me, and trying to tire the other team out. Well, let's not tire them out by chasing them up the other end.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
What's that? You're reading.
Yeah, sorry.
I can see that. Excuse me. The
first goal that we got back.
Cessignon.
Sorry?
Cessignon.
Yeah. That was that's what I'd always hoped that he'd actually do for us.
You're just trying to crowbar in that Højbjerg pass, aren't you? I know you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, well, that was a bit special. That's what Conte's wingbacks do, isn't it?
Yeah.
They get on the end of balls and you hope that they slot them in, but that was a
defence splitter, wasn't it? Just boom, you know.
Yeah.
You've got a pacey winger, runs onto it.
Yeah.
I thought he was taking a chance. I thought he was going to cross it, but he took a chance on the shot and it actually went in. You know, it took a slight deflection, but that's your luck on the day. You know, well, his luck was he was going to get subbed about 30 seconds later. So you know, but you know, a defence splitting pass, and that's what you want to see.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Smash and grab.
Absolutely.
How many goals have Arsenal scored this year like that from defence splitting pass? Arse. No.
Oh, yeah, never heard of it.
Yeah. Hit and run, smash and grab. You know, that's another team. You know, that's how you get the goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you reckon them against Forest today?
I'm hoping for them. Forest beat Liverpool last week. I mean, you know, you never know.
Yeah, but Liverpool.
Arsenal are looking tired. They are looking very tired.
Yeah. Well, they don't really have a very big squad, do they? But yeah,
their luck is running out. I hope, but I won't be disappointed if they win, because it won't. It's expected, you know.
Yeah.
So you know, I'm not going to. It's not going to spoil my weekend, my bank holiday weekend over here. If Arsenal win today, you know, it's not going to bother me at all. You know.
Yeah.
But it just means more catch up. But whatever.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Second goal, my man Ben Davies. He is like Marmite. You know, you either love him or you hate him. I'm a little bit in between. I actually can respect his professionalism as a football player. I think he's solid. He's probably not a player who's going to be playing for a championship winning team. But I do like the way that with this back three that he gets forward.
Yeah. He made one marauding run, didn't he? Right through the middle of the park. I thought he's going to keep going until he gets to the goal line. He's just on a sprint with the ball at his feet. I thought, where's he going? You know.
Yeah.
But then he surprised me with that. Did you see the crossfield ball he sprayed? I think he was pinging it out to someone on the right wing from the left wing, and it's like a diagonal, about 40-yarder, and he went straight to one of their players. I thought, what are you doing? He put us right under pressure, like, you know. He felt like what he's doing again.
You were going to say it was like a Glenn Hoddle ball, and then
it was a Glenn Hoddle ball, but it went to their opponent, like, you know. You know, but yeah, he's steady. That's all, you know. You can say that he's steady, and fair play, we've got to go, and that's. I had a lot, but the first one in 5 years. So there you go.
Is it 5 years? Wow.
Yeah.
Cool, Bennett. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that, I mean, you look at the starting back three: Lenglet, Sanchez, and Davis.
Oh.
If you're trying to challenge for the title, I'm not saying that. Yeah, I'm not being that arrogant that that I think we're challenging for the title, but that is not a title challenging back three. Langley, I thought he was very, very solid yesterday. Sanchez, again, hot and cold, isn't he?
You can't play him and Romero and Royale. Sorry, you can't play him and Royale in the same team.
No,
it just doesn't work. No. There's two scatterbrains there. It's two headless chickens.
Yeah.
Sorry, my laptop's bouncing about on my lap today. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
I just thought you were on a trampoline or something like that.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to stop it now.
But Bentancur,
class.
Absolutely.
I
think he's been the player of the season so far.
Yeah.
He's just so cool, and that goal against Sporting as well, that header. He's got a real real will to live to win.
He's got vision,
and I think he's
vision, skill. He made one bloopy yesterday, if I remember, when he came on. But other than that, he's just class. He turned the game around. He could read the game. He's passing. He's beating the man. He's putting his shoulder down and running around. And the way he placed that goal, I mean, as you know, I was watching it with the wife, and I explained to her. I said, he didn't blast any other player there. Would have blasted that, hit a player, and it'd come out. He knew exactly what he was doing, and he placed it. He literally lifted it into the goal.
Yeah,
it's class, pure class.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I've got a Uruguayan workmate, and I haven't seen him in ages because he's been working from home. And he came in the other day, and I said, I have to thank you for Bentancur. And he said, yeah, okay, just don't get him injured for the World Cup.
Oh, yeah. But they're all looking over the shoulder, aren't they? Every one of them.
Yeah. Okay, so in the end, a lovely second half, but first half was pretty poor.
Yeah.
What Conte said about his players not listening to him, what did you think of that?
They do. I think they do. I just think they don't apply themselves to what his way of thinking is. They do, but I don't know. It's the press are quick to jump out on things, and he might say things, and the press say other things. I don't know. Some things like that shouldn't be aired in public either. No. No,
I think that was always the problem with Mourinho, wasn't it? I think he spoke before he thought.
Yeah.
Or he spoke what he had in his head, whereas it might have been a little bit more, these players are delicate little things, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
They love to have smoke blown up their asses, but as soon as they get criticised, it's like, I want to move. Oh, yeah, I can't do this.
Yeah. Well, they've lived closeted lives, haven't they, basically? They've not been out in the real world, to the hard life out there, so they are soft little characters, most of them, Not talking about your street fighters and stuff like that, the ones that come up hard, but the ones that have been in academies all their lives and all that kind of stuff and never got their hands in a factory, were dirty in a factory and stuff like that,
Yeah.
But I think with foreign managers and foreign players, it's rife for the opportunity to get misquotes as well. It can be misinterpreted what the message is.
Very true. Yeah. And I can remember years ago posting on Facebook, how can the Saints manager not speak proper English?
Yeah.
And that was Pochettino when he had a translator. But you look at Conte, his English is he's about as good as my Dutch. So that's not great.
You can understand him.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you say, there's definitely a possibility for him to be misquoted, and some people he probably thinks that one word that he says is correct, whereas we take it another way, and anyway, right. Any other business?
Well, the World Cup's coming up faster and fast.
Yeah.
But more fast is coming up the game on Tuesday night. So, are you talking about, or are you leaving that?
No. I think we should talk about that. That's going to be one of the most hostile grounds in Europe. Well, yeah, maybe not if you go to some of those Eastern European countries, but definitely in France.
What's the crowd situation there for Tuesday night? Is it a full capacity or is it because it was closures, wasn't it?
No,
I don't know myself.
I'm not sure. I think we had 2,000, 2,500.
Right, I'm talking about the Marseille fans, weren't some of them banned out from previous rounds or something? I don't know. Or is that all finished now?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
They played one of the last games behind closed doors, but it had sporting fans in there. I can't remember. What was it? I don't know. I'm getting confused. Some football hooliganism. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I'll have to check it out, Jens, and let you know. But yeah.
Yes, yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely not very friendly.
No. Yeah, I would not be in the back streets of Marseille after a game, No,
definitely not.
As well.
I can remember seeing England in one of the World Cups or one of the Euros, and
that's right. Yeah,
they've got a lot of North African Arab fans who they don't like the English much, and all I can say is if you go in there, stay safe, guys.
Yeah. It's an all or nothing game, isn't it?
I think we actually have the bollocks. Sorry to swear, but the bollocks to get the 3 points because we need 3 points. Because I have a feeling that one of the other two teams, if they win, then they're going ahead of us, and we're going to be out. Yeah,
we've got to go for the win. We can't go there for a draw and hope. Yeah, a draw is enough, isn't it?
Who would you play?
I think I'll stick with the team that finished, if possible.
Yeah. Brian Gill, I'd like to see because I think he looks lively.
Yeah, a lot of people say again he's got no end product, but he's a learner. He's had a couple of cameos, but he knows his stuff. And some people say he's lightweight and that, but I don't think so. He's a variance. He runs on and he shuffles it about a bit and changes the game in certain ways. That's certain little nuances, and he can pass the ball, he can lay a ball off and beat players, go down the touchline. That's what you want.
Well, this is no disrespect to him, but he does remind me a little bit of Jose Dominguez.
Yeah.
Although Jose was built like an absolute brick shithouse. Yeah. But we all had such high hopes for him and there was no end product. So I'm really hoping that Brian is going to it's going to be something different. We seem to have had so many wingers who have, you think this guy's going to be the absolute bollocks. And Kudu and Jai, maybe I didn't think they were going to be the absolute bollocks, but I thought that they could probably produce a little bit more than they did. And I just hope that Gill's going to be a little bit different. But I can't. He rested a load of players yesterday. Well, we had to bring on Perisic and Bentancur. But still, they only played 30 minutes or so. It's a Wednesday night match, isn't it?
Who?
Us against Marseille.
Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday? Okay. Yeah, so they didn't have that much. They won't have had that much rest.
Tuesday, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. So it's 9 o'clock over here. I want to go to bed.
I can't miss that one.
So what's your predictions? What do you reckon?
Glorious win.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be nice. That would be very nice.
On our day, we can do it.
Yeah.
We're only up against another team, their fans and the officials. So, pretty normal stuff, really.
So in other words, we're fucked.
Yeah. Bit of life, just hope. Yeah.
No, that is very true. Anything else you want to chat about?
No, it's short this week. Yeah. I'm a bit vacant, actually. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm clock's going back lagged, I think. I don't know. Yeah.
Do you have a nice kip?
Yeah, went to bed at 11, but it was 10, and got up at 8, which is like 2 hours normally, and I get up on a Sunday anyway. So I don't know.
Nice. Yeah, I think I went to bed at 2, so and got woken up by the little one at 8 o'clock. And...
Oh god. Yeah.
But anyway, the wife and the little one are going to be away in the next 2 weeks from now, or 1 week from now. So I might be doing some shows midweek.
Yeah.
If you fancy.
I'm just thinking, I will be, as I said to you before, possible chance I'll be away in 2 weeks' time as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's that. Is it what's the weekend, Sarah? The 11th, isn't it, or something like that? 10th, or there or thereabouts. I'm not sure the dates, but that the 6th is a Sunday, and there's 13th, so it'd be the 13th is a Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, 2 weeks' time. There's a very good chance I'll be away.
On the 13th, because I'm thinking about doing maybe the 8th, 9th, or 10th midweek.
Midweek's fine, yeah. Yeah. Let me just check the calendar, will you? Just for a second. I'm up. Oh God, October, November. Right, anytime up until the 9th. The 8th for the 9th is fine.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. That's fine. I think we'll probably do. Is the 9th when we play?
I think we've got a match. Yeah, I think it's the Carabao Cup. I think. Yeah.
Okay. You fancy doing a watch along or something like that?
We do a watch along if you want. Yeah, that'd be fine.
That might be some fun. Okay.
Yeah, well, make sure I've got take plenty of medication before then.
What, Merlot or Sauvignon Blanc?
Well, that's an idea. Yeah. Yeah, got a nice few boxes of wine. This could be fun.
Okay then, Kev. Lovely to speak to you. Send my regards to Sarah. Hope everything's good.
She's listening to you. She's sitting beside me, actually.
Okay. And come on, you Spurs.
Yeah, she's my lucky charm now these days, you see.
Take care, mate.
And you. Soon. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Shut up. Hello.